Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Moon Lambo here posting this XRP. This would not surprise me in the least. Time for the second wave of the XRP rally, and he's retweeting out Mikey Bull Crypto's tweet here. XRP second wave of the rally is about to kick off. Check out this chart, guys. So this was November and into December. Now we're hitting January, and it seems like, whatever it is, crypto market pinpointing 2025, the first day of January, what we saw, XRP moving higher. He compares it to this trend that we saw back in 2017 for XRP. Right now, as of the time of this recording, one XRP is going for just over $2.40. So this is the daily chart, guys, and as you guys can see, pretty much pinpointed January the 1st, 2025. That is when the XRP price started moving again. It did start at about $2.07, $2.08. And the close was just over $2.32. If I throw this on the hourly, you guys can see here, boom, as of last night, January the 2nd, XRP did hit a new high. You guys can see the high up there, $2.47. And currently, one XRP is trading, coming back down a little bit here, trading in around $2.40.50. So are we about to blast off into new bullish territory? Right now, fear and greed, that is up by a little bit, 57, still in neutral territory. Technically, it's interesting that Bitcoin dominance hasn't really moved up too much at all, sitting at 56. We've got market cap only up by about 0.5%, and same with the volume of the top 100 coins. Let's bring up Bitcoin dominance for a second because we haven't taken a look at that in a while. So this is the hourly chart for Bitcoin dominance. I'm just going to throw that on the daily just to show you guys that dominance, when it did peak, actually, if we throw this on the weekly, we get a better idea just to look out over the longer period. So Bitcoin dominance, we did see it go down as low as just under 55%. That was the lowest we've seen it in this particular cycle right now. Did come back up, hit support of 60%, and now it's coming back down again. So right now, as of the time of this recording, we are seeing, as I said, Bitcoin dominance still kind of holding on, 57.25%. Bitcoin dominance really does have to plummet, though, guys, before we see the full potential of this bull run. And, whether it comes down in here or down in here, we will know it. We will feel the FOMO. We will know when altcoins are finally seeing their last blow off top. And so when we take a look at some of these factors in conjunction with some other factors, we will know, we will better be able to predict when the top of that market is. And for more information on what I'm doing this particular bull run, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel if you're interested in seeing what I'm doing specifically. This is just one indicator. We haven't seen Bitcoin dominance, though, really kind of move in the last little while. And even though we're seeing green on the charts, Bitcoin isn't one of the biggest performers, at least not yet. It's still hanging out under $96,000. XRP, though, in the last 7 days, up 9.7%. Solana up 11.38%. And Dogecoin up 7.93%. So in the last 7 days, those particular cryptocurrencies have done the best. Currently, if we just take a look at the Bitcoin price here, you guys can see here, let me throw this on the hourly for you guys. You guys can see Bitcoin is starting to make its way back up. It did go up just past 97,700 yesterday, but then came back down, slowly grinding to the upside, guys. I think it's really just a matter of time before we do see this market really start pumping again. And that's when we'll have to really kind of monitor what the market activity is doing when retail comes in huge waves. Of course, when fear and greed goes up to new highs, we will know, guys. It's all about the bigger picture, taking a look at many different market factors. Now, Ali charts here bringing this to our attention. Whales just recently bought 360 million XRP in the last 24 hours. So whales are also starting to accumulate more, even though we are seeing XRP price on the rise. At this point, it's still a bit of a wild card, whether that is for real-world utility purposes or just to trade in this potential spec market. That's the other thing. 2025 is going to bring so much more potential for cryptocurrencies and especially real-world utility coins. This is where the biggest question mark is for the real-world utility coins. Do you hold? Do you sell? And it's really about the everything. It's really about everything. I don't know how else to explain it. If we do, when we do, I mean, it's going to be a matter of when. It's not going to be a matter of if. I think we can confirm that this is going to happen. It's just a matter of when, and is it going to be into 2025? Is it going to be beyond? Are we going to see another 4-year type spec cycle before that? What we do know when we do hold cryptocurrencies like XRP is that the broad picture, the broader outlook is what should get you guys excited in terms of price discovery moving into 2025 and possibly beyond. XRP drops here posting this, all in on XRP. SBI Holdings is XRP's biggest fan. And what's the next World's Fair in Japan to only accept XRP as a currency payment? So check this out here, guys. This is a tweet here from Control-Alt-BTC, essentially highlighting this. SBI Asia CEO publicly stated that the CEO of Japan financial giant SBI Holdings is XRP's biggest fan and wants the next World's Fair in Japan to only accept XRP as a currency payment. So wanting to use XRP specifically for payment as a currency. So using XRP as a currency at this particular event being held in Japan. XRP's biggest fan wants the next World's Fair again in Japan to only accept XRP as a currency. When you take a look at things like this, now I guess we got to remember Japan is always kind of at the cutting edge of this kind of thing, and they're generally the first country in the world to adopt new technology and to, test out new things. But when you see this, this is kind of a sign of things to come in the coming years. So some great news here from XRP Drops. Wanted to thank him for posting that. We're also seeing Ripple executives naming key areas of focus in the Middle East and Africa to continue adoption. This courtesy of XRP Crypto Wolf. Reese Merrick, the managing director of the Middle East and Africa at enterprise blockchain company Ripple, has said that the company is committed to advancing the cryptocurrency ecosystem in the region. Merrick has lauded the UAE for having progressive regulations that enable blockchain innovation. The future of finance is being built here, he says. Last year, the UAE central bank regulated the use of stablecoins, allowing payments to be conducted using dirham-pegged tokens. Stablecoins are cutting costs and speeding up transfers, bringing the Middle East, South Asia, and Africa together like never before. So this is the official narrative from Ripple coming out of the Middle East with regards to their Middle Eastern adoption and African adoption too. On top of this, Ripple will also focus on such areas of crypto custody, tokenization, and stablecoin regulation. Ripple has had a strong presence in the MENA region for a long time. It managed to secure partnerships with banking institutions in countries like the UAE, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia. I think that was a typo there. In 2020, for instance, the National Bank of Fujairah, the NBF, became part of the RippleNet network. On the cusp of the SEC lawsuit, CEO Brad Garlinghouse said that the company could potentially move its global headquarters to the UAE. The UK and Japan were among other possible options, but the company, which is mainly known due to its association with the XRP cryptocurrency, ultimately decided to remain in San Francisco. And I think that was because they realized that, if they just waited it out, things would be heading in a positive direction in the United States. And now with Donald Trump, only how many days away is it from today if you guys are watching this video on January the 3rd? 17 days away from the inauguration. Considering there is going to be a new administration, things are going to change. And, I think in the back end, I think a lot of these banks were already considering crypto adoption. It was just kind of a matter of time. They're all just kind of sitting there with bated breath, wondering, okay, when are we pulling the trigger? Smoke here posting this. Morgan Stanley considers Ripple to be a leading international payment alternative to SWIFT. So this is coming from an American bank. In this case, Morgan Stanley. A document was released, and they said XRP's system is more efficient than Bitcoin and is closer to what traditional banks do today. Now, I believe this is an older document, but again, these banks knew the writing was on the wall. And, even just over the last 4 years, I know there was this push to kind of protect the legacy banking sector. But now with all this changing at such a rapid pace, it is interesting to see some of this stuff come out from the American banking sector. Morgan Stanley has stated that adopting a Ripple-like payment system could shorten settlement periods, speed up transactions, and reduce the risk of fraud. Morgan Stanley considers Ripple to be a leading international payment alternative to SWIFT. So this was actually reported from them in this document, even from the advisor.morganstanley.com website. So a sub page from their official website, they stated this: "We note that XRP's consensus protocol system is comparatively much more efficient than Bitcoin's proof of work. It takes 3 to 5 seconds for the XRP ledger to confirm each block. versus 10 minutes for Bitcoin. Though we would add that Ripple have created a payment system that requires a centralized intermediary to check transactions, so isn't directly comparable to the Bitcoin system, which isn't completely true at all. It is consensus with individual independent nodes, so that's not centralized. So maybe their definition of centralized is a little skewed there. So that's what's traditional to comparable to the Bitcoin system and is closer to what traditional banks do today. So even though they see or have seen the benefits in Ripple and XRP, they still did get some of the details wrong here. Nevertheless, directly from Morgan Stanley, they do see Ripple as a competitor. Maybe now, though, they have learned a little more, considering they also did come out just yesterday stating this: Morgan Stanley's E-Trade considers offering crypto trading. So they are getting deeper into the crypto game, guys. Amid the ongoing growth of the digital asset sector, Morgan Stanley's E-Trade is reportedly exploring the offering of crypto trading services. Indeed, the firm's online stock trading company is considering the idea, according to a report. The decision to explore the services is connected to the incoming arrival of the U.S. President-elect Donald Trump. His return to the White House should bring with it favorable regulation for the cryptocurrency sector. Moreover, Morgan Stanley is among the many institutions that could be looking to benefit from that. So just as I said, because a new administration is coming into to power, they're probably rejigging their strategy a little bit. And this is the tweet just from Watcher Guru. Morgan Stanley's E-Trade exploring cryptocurrency trading services. So 2024 proved to be a monumental year for the crypto industry. The arrival of a crypto-based ETF in January kicked off things in a huge way. And guys, we could in fact see more crypto-related ETF products moving into 2025. Chances are we will. With the new year upon us, things are expected to get even bigger in 2025 as the asset class is looking to surge. Morgan Stanley's E-Trade is reportedly exploring the offering of a cryptocurrency trading service for their customers. The online stock trading platform would rapidly become one of the largest financial firms offering the services. So Morgan Stanley, a big U.S. bank, this is not going to be the first, certainly not going to be the last. I mean, there are already U.S. banks that are trading in crypto, but at what kind of scale? Is it going to be for institutional? Is it for the retail side? All signs are pointing to it's going to be for everybody. And these big banks, you got to remember, they're not going to necessarily create ETF products for meme coins, for crap coins. There's not going to be a hawk to ETF. I can assure you of that. So what kind of cryptocurrencies are they going to focus on? Obviously, the ISO 20022 projects, the HBARs, the Algorans, the XRPs, the XLMs, all those types of cryptocurrencies are going to see more staying power, I think. And we're going to start to see more important coins, I think, here at the top of the list. And when I say important, I think real-world utility coins that are going to change the landscape of, the financial world and, just everything. Because tokenization, guys, it's not just going to be for finance. It's going to trickle down into many different industries. So, it is great to see real-world utility coins going up in price and for the right reasons. And, we're not there. We're not quite there yet, but we are getting very, very close to a meaningful pump based on, this real world adoption of cryptos. Jungle Inc. here posting this: when XRP hits $10, the haters going to have a mental breakdown. Now, Modern Investor, I've been following this guy for many, many years, pretty much. I think he was actually probably maybe one of the first YouTubers that talked about crypto that I ever listened to, at least one of the top three, I'd say. And he's still at it. An interesting perspective on XRP and the haters. Listen to this.
When XRP was like near $3, the amount of people who get so angry, and I don't know why. I don't know why people don't like certain things so much. Like, it sends them into like a bit of a frenzy. Like, if you don't like a certain food, you're not vlogging and posting about how much you hate it all the time. If you don't like a certain country or a certain city, maybe you had a bad experience when you were traveling, maybe you got food sickness, you're not writing about it every single day. Like, if you see your friend eat a taco and you got sick before with a taco, you're not like, I don't understand why you're eating a taco. Like, you completely lose your mind. The moment XRP does well and people are making money, people get so angry. Like, you're an adult getting angry that other people are making money. Imagine if they did that when your investments went up. You would, I don't understand what they're doing. You'd be like, what's going on in the world? It's so odd. This like pushback, this like immediate like toxicity the moment anything good happens with XRP. When we get to like a $10 XRP, I think people are going to like lose it.
I think you're absolutely right. I think a lot of people will lose it, but we're just going to tune out the noise and cash out, right, guys? Again, for more information on my XRP targets personally, patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. The Modern Investor also brought this up too. I wanted to play you another clip from his show, and I will link the 13-minute, 46-second video, his YouTube video, in the description of this video if you guys want to watch the full thing. But here's another 43-second clip, guys, discussing a call. Conservatively, XRP to $7. But guys, we could realistically see a $16 to $20 XRP, and I'm going to explain why in a second.
He believes the worst case scenario for XRP in 2025 is $7 a coin. That's the worst where the coin could possibly go. He said the normal scenario where he thinks this coin is going in the short term is 16 to 20 US dollars per coin. If you get a chance, you can even go look at the report yourself, like on his actual Twitter page. He's been spot on constantly.
And so, of course, the first thing I asked was, who is he? And Tony here asking the same thing. Who is he? And the Modern Investor was referring to apparently somebody named Dr. Profit Crypto. You can find the exact post when you scroll down. So I went to Dr. Profit Crypto's page here, looking for that post. I scrolled down his feed, and he posts quite a bit. So here he was posting about Bitcoin predictions. And I mean, if the Modern Investor says he's spot on, I tend to trust guys that have been in the space for a while that I followed. And I'm looking for this XRP prediction, and I can't find it anywhere, guys. I kept scrolling down December 25th, Christmas Day, December 24th. And I'm sure it's here somewhere. If somebody can find this tweet, please send it to me, because I would really like to, see what he's saying here and, continue to follow Dr. Profit. It's great to get different perspectives in this space. I think, based on other models that we've taken a look at, a $16 to $20 XRP is certainly doable, guys. I mean, we've already almost hit all-time high, and we're not even in the euphoria phase yet. But that's just my opinion. And for more of my opinions, guys, I'm going to be posting the latest installment for my cash out strategy very soon. I'm already, I started working on it yesterday. Didn't really get around to completing it. Hopefully that'll be out today or within the next couple of days. Follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel for every move that I'm making this crypto bull run. And please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.